Hi guys, welcome back to the kitchen, where all awesome, fun things happen. Obviously, this is where the real magic happens, this is not the bedroom. Since it is almost Christmas, crowd goes wild. I decided to do a little cooking gift DIY blend of a video, I guess. One of the best parts of Christmas is all the cookies you get from your neighbors and friends and coworkers. But I always feel kind of sad about it because I like baking cookies and I think it's really fun. So you don't really get to do that when you have like heaps and heaps of cookies everywhere. So I am going to do a mason jar cookie gift, really easy, and then we're also gonna make the cookies because why would I want to just look at the mix? Obviously, it's gonna be a vegan cookie because vegan, and I want to eat them. Before you can get into making the mix, you want to decorate your jar. Originally, I was planning on buying paper and cutting out fun stuff to decorate it with, but as you guys know, if you've been watching all of our vlogs, I've been going to Target a lot. While I was there, I found really cute decorative things. There's these little tags. This is like a little felt red Christmas tree, and this is a little name tag or greeting card tag, whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to be using these. And I got some ribbon, and we're just going to decorate this cute little guy and make him a little bit more festive. I wrote out the directions that the gift recipient's going to need to do to actually make the cookies on the white part of this. And then you can just write in white ink to whoever from Santa, duh. I'm just going to take these and slip them through. Ah, the stove's loud. So I'm just making a little knot on there. Nothing fancy. And I'm still very stuffed up, so sorry I'm so nasally. And then I cut some red thin twine. Got a white yarny thing going on. I don't know, literally I just found whatever kind of ribbon we had in the house and I'm tying all of it on. So why not? I have a black one. I'm not kidding, guys. Literally everything I had, just throw it on. And last but not least, a gold ribbon that I just somehow managed to get in a knot. Oops. I don't know if this jar can handle any more ribbon around it. So we literally just have a jar with some ribbon hanging off the side and our little tags. And then I'm gonna put a gold bow on top to finish it, but not until we put some ingredients in it, because I'm gonna be taking the lid off. The first thing we're gonna do is layer up our dry ingredients in here and make it look really nice and pretty so you can see all the different stuff in it. Obviously, we will not be putting the wet liquids in it, because that's what the gift recipient will be doing once they receive it, where it would go bad. I decided to make chocolate chip cranberry cookies because chocolate, cranberry, sounds good. That's pretty much it. So ingredient number 1 is gonna be 2 cups of flour. We're just gonna pretend like I didn't spill half of that out onto the stove. And cup number 2. I'm kind of making a really big mess. That's okay. I got it like all over the ribbon. So that you don't get your ingredients all over the outside of your decorated jar, I would recommend using a funnel. You can just take a piece of paper and cone it and pour it in like that. Makes it way easier. I like to make my life hard. There's literally flour in the air. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, now I need 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and now I'm just gonna mix these powder ingredients all up. The next thing you need is a half a cup of dried cranberries, and when you put these in, to make sure you see them, especially if you use a short, wide mason jar like I did, you're gonna wanna push them into the sides of the wall so that the color stands out and you see this layer, okay? We are going to take a cup of sugar and we're going to place that on top as the next layer. And And for your last layer, you're supposed to take a half a cup of chocolate chips. That doesn't really seem like enough for me. So I think I'm gonna do a whole cup. Looks good. It's a lot. And that's literally it. It's super easy. You probably have most of these ingredients at home. So if you're running to a party and don't have a last minute gift, there you go. You can just decorate it with random things and you're done. Obviously, it would be wrong for me to just mix up a bunch of potentially cookie goodness in a jar and not eat it. So we're gonna use this pretty little gift that I just made, gift it to myself, and we're gonna make the cookies. So using the directions that I have written on the little tag of the jar, it tells me to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Good to go. Step number 2 is to combine the ingredients from this jar into a large mixing bowl. Mix all that together. I'm missing my sous chef for this video. I need Shannon to help me with the cookies, but I can guarantee she's gonna help me eat the cookies. Step number 3. In a small bowl, combine a half a cup of vegetable oil and 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. What was it? I already forget. A half or a whole teaspoon? 1 teaspoon vanilla. Oh, that looks so weird. I need to take a picture. Isn't there a name for the phobia of people who are afraid of like a cluster of dots? Now we are going to combine this with our dry mix. And we're gonna mix that until there aren't any lumps left. At least I feel like cooking and baking is a great arm workout. And then once you're done mixing all of this together, it might be a little bit too dry. All you have to do is add a teaspoon of water at a time to it until it's a good consistency. Okay, now that our mix is a good consistency, we are going to take 2 tablespoons at a time, put them on the cookie tray, and then flatten them out a little bit. I really wanted to use my little snowman cookie cutter guy, but I wasn't thinking that this is not that kind of cookie. I might try it a little bit. I don't know if this is gonna work out. We might have a very wonky looking snowman, but it's worth a shot, right? I'll do some normal, just circular ones too, just to be safe. Yeah, he's just gonna flatten out and look crazy. I'm leaving him, I don't care. It'll be silly looking at least. Okay, so I'm just gonna take with my hands about 2 tablespoons of mix, and then I'm just gonna take the spoon and kind of push them down a little bit. We're gonna pop these in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes and see how they are. I forgot to do the most important test to see if cookies are good, and that's to eat the uncooked cookie dough. And the good thing about these being vegan is that they're actually safe to eat raw because there's no egg in it. Moment of truth. That's great. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother cooking the rest of these. I'm just gonna eat this bowl for dinner. I forgot to check what time it was when I put them in. So we're just gonna wing it. Think they're done yet? God, there is no longer time than cooking time. Like, put a minute on the microwave and see how much you get done in that minute. It'll blow your mind. So they're pretty good, but the bottom's got a little burnt. I think it's because of our pan. Just for you guys, for future reference, it says to have them be... You just gonna sit on it? Mm-hmm. Okay. It says to let them get golden brown, but they still look just as light as they were when I put them in. But the bottom's got a little bit burnt, so I don't know. The insides are great, the bottom's not that great. I'm doing the second batch, and I'm gonna do it a little less time, and hopefully that'll be a good medium. At least you know that they can't be raw, because there's no egg or anything in it. What you doing? Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed baking cookies. If you make these, Hopefully you don't burn the bottoms, and they taste really great. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everyone. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Out of here.
You're welcome.